Hi guys, this is Sandeep Rathore. Welcome to my channel US Recruitment. This is the first video of my YouTube video. This is the first YouTube video, and I would like to introduce everyone with some of the US recruitment basics with their geography in this particular video. This video is helpful for the recruiters who are currently working or freshers or students as well who want to move to the US recruitment field. So I have listed some of the topics that we are going to discuss in this video. Those topics are related with US states and US geography. I have mentioned 7 topics here. We will discuss all these 7 topics one by one. So let's go with the first topic. Our first topic is US states and geography. There are total 50 states in the USA. If you will see over the map, you will find that they have mentioned 51 states. Actually, Washington DC is not a state. It is known as federal district. So most of the federal and the government work is done in the Washington DC. It is like Delhi in India. Most of the security clearance candidate you can find in the Washington DC area. Some other states as well that work on the government side, but this is a federal district. Now you will see the whole map is divided into 4 sections: red, yellow, green, and orange. The red part is known as the Eastern time zone. Yellow is known as Central time zone. Green is known as Mountain time zone, and the last one, the orange, is known as Pacific time zones. There are 4 states in the Pacific time zones, 7 states in the MST, the green one, 16 states are in Central time zones, and 21 states are in Eastern time zone with 1 federal district. It is also located in Eastern time zone. So in 1959, Alaska and Hawaii added. So 49th state is Alaska and 50th state is Hawaii. So including Alaska and Hawaii, there are 50 states in the USA. In map, you can find 49 states or 48 states because 2 states are added after 1959. Also, the time zone is different for Hawaii and Alaska. So including Hawaii and Alaska, there are total 6 time zones in the USA. We just discussed about 4. In the next slides, we will discuss about all 6 time zones. I hope you are clear with US states and geography. If you have any query, comment me. Now, there are some states, those are overlapping. If you will see in that particular map, you will see that particular Indiana state. That is, see the yellow part and red part. You will see Indiana or Tennessee or Kentucky. You will see that some of the part is coming into the central, some of the part is coming into the eastern. So these kind of states are known as overlapping states. There are total 13 overlapping states in USA. 5 states are in eastern and central, those are overlapping. 5 in central and mountain, and 3 states are in mountain and Pacific. So I have mentioned the list of these states: Florida, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, and Tennessee. Those are in eastern and central. Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Texas. These states are in central and mountain. The last one, mountain and Pacific states, are Idaho, Nevada, and Oregon. So these are the states, those are located in, those are overlapping. Now we will talk about time zones. There are total time zones, 6 time zones in the United States, because the United States area is very broad as compared to India. The United States area is very broad. That is the reason the United States has 6 different time zones. So, 4 time zones we already discussed. Those are Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. 2 time zones, Alaska and Hawaii. Those are added after 1959 and they also have different time zones. So, if you will see over the map, there is 1 hour time difference in each time zone. If it is 1 p.m. in Alaska, it should be 2 p.m. in Pacific time zone, 3 p.m. in Mountain, 4 p.m. in Central, and 5 p.m. in Eastern. So I hope it is clear that there is 1 hour time difference for each and every state, for each and every time zone. Now, I will give an example in the particular table. Usually we start our shift from 9 a.m. Eastern, or maybe if some candidate or recruiter is working in this Central, so 9 a.m. Central or Pacific accordingly. I'm just taking an example of 9 a.m. Eastern. So there would be 8 a.m. in the Central, 7 a.m. in the Mountain, 6 a.m. in the Pacific, 5 a.m. in the Alaska, and 4 a.m. would be in Hawaii. So these are basic 1 hour time difference in each of the time zone. There are 4, 7, 16, and 21 states came into the different time zones I have mentioned in that particular slide. Now, we will discuss in the next slide, we will discuss about US states and their abbreviation. If you will look over the job description is basically provided by the client through which we have to do recruitment, through which we source profile and submit the candidates to the client. So over the job description provided by the client, state's full name is not mentioned there. Most of the client just mention abbreviation. So it is mandatory for each and every recruiter. We should have an idea about the abbreviation. Just like Colorado, so client will mention just CO. For California, the client will mention CA. So I have mentioned all the abbreviations here. You will find the abbreviation for each and every state. And it is mandatory to remember those abbreviations, because these abbreviations are very useful. I will also send the PDF format so you can download it. Now, we have some pronunciations as well. I have mentioned the pronunciation because in some states name, some keywords are silent, just like Illinois. So S is silent in Illinois, as well as Arkansas. S is silent in Arkansas. So I have mentioned the pronunciation of these states. The pronunciation is also very important, because if you are talking to the candidate, he or she must have an idea for which state you are talking about. So please go through the pronunciation as well. You can also Google the pronunciation if you have facing any difficulty in pronunciate those things. You can Google and can go through the voice pronunciation process. Some pronunciations are not very correct in the sheet as well. So you can do it through Google. Now, the next topic is we have discussed about our 50 states. Now these 50 states have their capitals as well. So capitals, I think you guys are familiar with the capital. So just like Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. So same as there are different capitals for different states. We will discuss about those capitals for the United States. So there is a difference, like capital is a different thing and the largest city is a different thing. Largest city means where a maximum number of professional workers are working. So, or the area is good, the greater area, the opportunities for IT is good. So those comes into the largest cities, and the capital is the capital, the government for government work. This is basically for the known as capital. So just like just like I have mentioned, like Arizona, so Phoenix is the capital here, right? The same largest city is also the Phoenix. If we will talk about California, so Sacramento is the capital and Los Angeles is the largest city. So most of the employees you can easily find in the Los Angeles area. Same as I have mentioned for different cities like Missouri, you can see Jefferson City is the capital and Kansas City is the largest city. So I have mentioned in the Texas, Austin is the capital, Houston is the largest city. So you can go through this particular chart and you will get an idea about the capitals of these states as well as the largest city. Now, the last topic in the list is inhabited territories of the USA. So we usually do not get the requirement from these territories, but as we are working as a recruiter, so we should have an idea about the territories as well. So there are a total 5 territories in the USA: American Samoa, Guam, North Mariana Island, Puerto Rico, and US Virgin Island. I have mentioned the capitals as well and their acquired years. So you can get those details uh, in the chart. These are not very important to remember, but we should have an idea about the territories as well, right? So I think we should rewind all the topics. We are done with this particular video, but just for the we will resume all the topics so that we can revise those all things. Now, in the training series, we have our first topic is US states and geography. So there are total 50 states in the USA. Washington DC is not a state, it is a federal district. States in the time zones: 4, 7, 16, 21. 4 states in Pacific, 7 in Mountain, 16 in Central, and 21 states are in Eastern time zones. Alaska and Hawaii are added after 1959. So Alaska is the 49th state and Hawaii is the 50th state. Overlapping states, some of these states like Kentucky, Indiana, Florida, if you will see, you will see over the map, yellow color is highlighted, is overlapping the red color. So these states are known as overlapping states. Some of their portion is in eastern, some of their portion is in central. So these kind of states are known as overlapping states. I have mentioned the names. There are total 13 overlapping states in the USA, 5 in eastern central, 5 in central mountain, and 3 in mountain Pacific. Now our next topic was time zones. There are total 6 time zones, 1 hour difference in each and every time zone. Alaska and Hawaii also has a different time zone, 1 hour difference. Now the next topic is abbreviation. Most of the client represent abbreviation name, so it is our responsibility to remember those names. We can also Google this, but it is more easy to remember. If you will read it 2-3 times, you will definitely understand or remember those names. Now we have pronunciations, as some of the words are silent in these state names, so we should take care of it. Still, if you have any difficulty in the pronunciation, please Google it. You can go through the voice process, so it would be more clear, and it would be a first impression in front of candidate. When you speak with them about the states, they should have an understanding in which state your job is located. Now the next topic is USA capital. So capital, I have mentioned, largest cities I have mentioned. You can go through it. In the last topic, we have discussed about inhabited territories. So there are 5 territories, inhabited territories in the USA. The names are here. You can read it. I hope you like the video. Please suggest me if I need to do some improvement. And if you have any query, please comment me. You can share, like, and subscribe my channel. Again, Sandeep Rathod this side, and my channel name is US Recruitment. Thanks. Bye. Take care.